Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I want to talk about the obsession with heavy weight. I see it over and over again in the questions submitted to me. Guys are obsessed with packing on PRs, and these are guys that are trying to build muscle. So I want to talk about that a little bit in this video, why the obsession with heavy weight with 1 rep max strength shouldn't be your focus if you're trying to power build or build muscle. Before I get into that topic, if you have any questions or comments, check out the link below. Come on over, submit your questions. The best questions I turn into videos just like this. All right, the obsession with heavyweight. 99% of you guys or 95% of you guys aren't power lifters. You are trying to look better. You're trying to build a better body. You're trying to pack on muscle mass. And I see a lot of you guys, excuse me, who are falling into the pit where you hear the voices on social media, on YouTube, talk about how strength correlates into muscle. So the more strength you get, the more you progress, the more muscle you're packing on. So a lot of guys, the more muscle you pack on, a lot of guys take this the wrong way. They move their focus onto, if I only get my 1 rep max strength to this, that, or the other thing, then I'm going to pack on a ton of muscle mass. This is misguided a bit. Your focus shouldn't be on just lifting heavy. I got 3 things here that your focus should be on. Instead of being obsessed with heavy weight, you should be, first and foremost, obsessed with progression. Stop worrying about your 1 rep max strength. Stop worrying about doing singles, doubles, triples, or low rep sets. Instead, worry about progression, about improving, about adding reps to sets, about adding weight to sets instead of your 1 rep max strength. Don't worry about your 1 rep max strength. That's something that occurs as you chase progression over time. It's not something you chase. Instead, you chase progression. So you should be obsessed with progression. The second thing you should be obsessed with on my little list here is making sets count. And this goes with the progression part. Instead of being obsessed with heavy weight, you should go into the gym and be obsessed with making every set count. This is something I firmly believe in. Why do a set if it has no purpose? Do you have a purpose for every set that you do? If not, you need to reassess your training. Now, advanced lifters or late, intermediate, and advanced lifters don't have to do this, but beginners or intermediates who are stalling in progress, who are not seeing a lot of progress, they need to focus on making every set count. This needs to be your obsession. What does this mean? It means pushing every set for as many reps as possible, stopping that set when you feel like you might fail on the next rep or when your form starts to break down. So you're pushing sets to the limit. This will naturally create progression, get you strong as a bear. By doing this, you're making every set count. By doing this, you're recruiting the maximum amount of muscle fibers in each set, which will maximize the muscle building process. So if you have 10, 12, 15, 18, or 20 sets, and you're pushing the majority of these to the limit, you're making the majority of these sets count, you're going to maximize every set, you're going to maximize every workout, and you're going to maximize the muscle building process. So instead of focusing on heavy weight, here you're focusing on making every set count. That should be part of your obsession. The third thing that should be part of your obsession is consistency. Now this is going to sound really obvious, and this is going to sound like, all right, he's just telling me something I know already, but I've been doing this a long time, and I can't tell you, I ran the muscle and brawn form for a long time. I moderated the muscle and strength form for a long time, and I can't tell you how many guys I've seen come and go from the gym. Now, there's about, I'd say 10 to 20% of us hardcores who just continue to lift year in and week out, year in and year out. But the rest of the guys, I see them come back every now and then, say, hey, I took 4 months off. Hey, I took 2 months off. Hey, I took 6 months off. I'm getting back into the gym. And they go through this cycle where they take time off, and then they get back in the gym, and they take time off, and they get back in the gym, and they're just in the gym long enough to get back their muscle memory gains, and then they stop again for whatever reason. Consistency, lifting for year in, year out for 3, 4, 5, 6 years. If you want to build a maximal amount of muscle mass, you have to become obsessed with consistency. You can't continue to go through this cycle where you lift and then take time off and lift and take time off. So, to recap, instead of being obsessed with heavy weight, I want you guys to be obsessed with progression. I want you to be obsessed with making every set count, and I want you to be obsessed with consistency. Now, when I talk about being obsessed with progression, this doesn't mean being obsessed with low rep sets. This means to become obsessed with making progress. Say you're doing bench press and you're doing 8 reps with 200 pounds. You want to shoot for 9 reps. Then you want to shoot for 10 reps. Then maybe you want to add 5 pounds. It's the little progression points, the little progression steps you need to be obsessed with, because they add up quickly over time. And when this is your focus, when this is your obsession, over the course of 3, 4, 5 years, you're going to get incredibly big and incredibly strong. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, check out the link below. If you've made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.